झटका हुआ देखें
criminal has act of criminal have
पापा का नंबर मांगे दे दिया
चलेगा
हाँ बहुत पसंद करते हैं आपको
क्या कहा
आप
वो कहा
वो क्या कहेंगे हमको हम उनको देखे ही नहीं रहते
हैं
हम उनसे नहीं मिले
कोई भी गुस्साना नहीं चाहिए That's
खर्च एकदम घुसाने के ही चक्कर में है कि आओ आओ आओ
क्या चला है
बोलते ना तुम
equations of equations of dynamic price equations of dynamic price multiplier views of K Kurihara. Views of K.Kurihara. K.Kurihara. Book. Introduction. Introduction of Keynesian dynamics. Equations of dynamic price multiplier. Views of K.Kurihara'S book, Introduction of Keynesian Dynamics. In this class, I will discuss altogether 16 equations in order to find out dynamic price multiplier. We all know that dynamics price multiplier is also known as potential yeah, dynamic price multiplier is also called market price multiplier. We all read at graduation level Keynesian investment multiplier. We all know that Keynesian investment multiplier is very much famous at graduation level. We read multiplier, that is investment multiplier. But John Maynard Keynes, in his book, The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, published in 1936, James Keynes says that he has been very much influenced by employment multiplier of Kahan, and he converted Kahan multiplier into investment multiplier. He agreed it. In the preface, he has written that his investment multiplier is derived from the idea of employment multiplier given by Kahan. Thereafter, Keynesian theory of investment multiplier worked very fastly, and in almost all countries of the world, that book, macroeconomics, first macroeconomics book, considered as the general theory of employment, interest, and money. What is macroeconomics? Employment, interest, and money. These three are the major macroeconomics variables. This was discussed by John Maynard Keynes, and John Maynard Keynes' development of investment multiplier was challenged by James Keynes, was economist in Cambridge University. He was working in Cambridge University. And J.R. Hicks, Nobel Prize winner economist, he was also with him under Cambridge University. But later on, he shifted to London School of Economics. And there he studied Keynesian multiplier, investment multiplier, and converted into one known as, he says that as demand and supply are needed for equilibrium in commodity market. So in macroeconomics, Keynesian investment multiplier alone cannot study the propagation of national income. with the passage of time. Propagation of national income requires two elements. First, it is analyzed with the help of investment multiplier, and thereafter, it is further carried out by acceleration. So multiplier and accelerator both are the two instruments to analyze the discussions of national income. So we got investment multiplier from J.R. From John Maynard Keynes, and we got acceleration principles in detail by Nobel Prize winner economist J.R. Hicks. At the same time, Samuelson was also working the same direction, and he also supported the fact that the in the economy, whether it is developed economy or developing economy, national income is of more importance. And therefore, the propagation of national income, propagation of income through the period of time is governed by not only by multiplier, but by accelerator. And therefore, Keynesian investment multiplier was added together, accelerator, and then we come to the conclusion, the process of income propagation in macroeconomics. At present, what I willing to do that put all equations of dynamic multiplier or market price multiplier in a sequence from a student point of view, that they can practice it and they can produce all this in few minutes. Because when you understand all equations, then it is very easy to reproduce. And not putting into the jargon of language, I first focus on equations, and thereafter we discuss its analysis, so that it will be easier for the student to catch it. Following equations are derived by K.Kurihara'S, following equations are derived by K.Kurihara'S. In his book, Introduction of Keynesian Introduction of Keynesian dynamics. Equations of dynamic price multiplier. Views of K.Kurihara'S book, Introduction of Keynesian Economics. In his book, Introduction of Keynesian Introduction of Keynesian dynamics. Following equations are derived by K.Kurihara in his book, Introduction of Keynesian Dynamics. Y is equal to ym pt yf. Y is equal to ym pt yf. pt y is equal to ym pt yf. If minus s yf more than 0. Ymt is equal to cmt plus imt cmt is equal to a dash ym t minus 1 minus yf plus CF bar. Number 4. Number 5, A dash equal to delta CM delta YM A dash is equal to A dash is equal to delta CM delta CM delta P YF. Delta SM delta YM is equal to delta SM delta YF. IMT is equal to B dash YM T minus 1 YF bar plus IF bar. Beta dash equal to delta IM by delta YM. Beta dash is equal to delta IM upon delta P YF. Now, coming to most important finding, YM T equal to A dash plus B dash. YM T minus 1 YM T minus 1 minus YF bar plus CF dash plus IF dash. This is 11th equation. Then price multiplier equation finally arrived. KP is price multiplier. One minus delta C delta P YF minus delta IM delta P YF. One upon one minus delta C by delta P into delta Y minus delta I M upon delta P YF. This is twelfth equation. Simplifying this dynamic price multiplier represented by KP is equal to 1 minus A dash minus B dash is equal to 1. One plus A dash plus B dash, A dash plus B dash square plus A dash plus B dash N. This is 14th equation in terms of change in different time interval, which we'll discuss. One minus delta Cm by delta P YF one minus delta Cm upon delta P YF is greater than delta Im. Delta Im delta P YF. Delta Sm delta Sm upon delta P YF is greater than delta delta IM delta P YF. Delta SM upon delta P YF is greater than delta IM upon delta P YF. These are equations to derive dynamic price multiplier or market price multiplier. It is quite interesting. It is quite interesting to find out all these equations at one place, and then I'm discussing each one so that you will be well acquainted in the derivation of market price multiplier or dynamic price multiplier easily. And further, you can keep in memory in a very easy way. This is the duty of the teacher, to make it simple so that all students can grasp it, write it, analyze it. And for that, I am doing this 16 equation at one place, and then one by one, we will proceed further. This is, in fact, dynamics of inflation. Whenever in IES or in IAS, if you have a question relating to the dynamics of inflation, then you will utilize this equations I have developed. The basic equation of an income system involved in the dynamics of inflation. First equation, the first equation. It is attempted to form the basic equation of an income of an income system involved in the dynamics of inflation. Dynamics of inflation. In equation 1, y is equal to national income. National income. Ym is equal to money national income. PT is price level at T time. Yf is used to illustrate constant real income. Constant real income at full employment level. At full employment at full employment level. In equation 2, the condition of inflationary gap, condition of the existence of inflationary gap is shown. Where investment at full employment, investment at full employment is shown, where investment at full employment is equal to IF and saving at full employment equal to SYF, saving at full employment rate. In simple word, I greater than S. Causes inflationary gap. in equation 3. In equation 3, T is money national income. Is money national income at time T. At time T. CMT is money consumption. Money consumption that is consumption in money terms. Consumption in money terms at time T. And IMT, money investment, IMT represents money investment. Money investment at time T. We have seen earlier equation 1. YM T was equal to PT YF, where PT is the average price at time T, and YF is YF is YF is constant full employment, constant full employment real income. In equation 4, CM in equation 4, CMT 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 is shown. CMT is money consumption at time t. A dash is the marginal propensity is the marginal propensity to consume is the marginal propensity to consume in money terms. In money terms. Consume in money terms. Equation 5 shows the formula of marginal propensity to consume, MPC. MPC is, equation 5 shows the formula of MPC in MPC in terms of change in money income. whereas equation 6 shows the formula of MPC in terms in terms of change in price, change in price, change in price. Change in price affecting national income, YF, at full employment level. Equation 6. In equation 4, YM T minus 1 minus YF represents previous money income previous money income previous money income over the initial full employment level, over the initial full employment level. And C dash CF dash represents CF dash represent CF dash represents constant full employment. Constant full employment. Constant full employment, real consumption. Full employment, real consumption. Full employment, real consumption. This implies that the marginal propensity to save, the marginal propensity to save out of inflated money income. Out of inflated money, income. Inflated money income could be different, could be different from the marginal propensity save, from the marginal propensity, marginal propensity marginal propensity marginal propensity to save different from the marginal propensity to save, propensity to save out of real income. Save out of real income alone, out of real income out of real income alone. That is at constant prices. That is at constant prices. That is at constant prices. At constant prices. As soon as soon as soon in equation 7. Delta CM is an increment of money consumption. Money increment of delta CM is an increment of money consumption. Delta CM is an increment of money increment of delta CM is an increment of money consumption. Money consumption. And delta P an increment over average price. Delta P is an increment of average price. Equation 8. In equation 8, IM T increment of money income is money investment. Money investment in time T. which is influenced by marginal, influenced by marginal propensity to invest in money term. IMT is influenced by marginal marginal propensity to invest to invest VERMA'S. Now, in equation 9, and equation 10, we show the formula spelling of formula.
Formula is spelled F.
We show the formula of V dash which means marginal propensity to invest. Now, equation 11, we finally we finally arrive to the finally arrive to the price, arrive to the price price super to the price super multiplier. YMT equal to A dash plus B dash YM T minus 1 minus YF plus CF bar plus IF bar. So we derive price multiplier formula 12. Kp is equal to 1 minus delta Cm by delta P YF minus minus delta Im upon delta P YF. Or Kp is equal to 1 equal to 1 minus A dash minus B dash equal to 1. Cumulative movement is due to price multiplier. The cumulative movement is due to the price multiplier. It will be it will be terminated. It will be terminated where the money value, where the money value of saving equals the money value of investment. The money value of investment. New equilibrium, new equilibrium, money income, money income, money income may be thought of, may be thought of as shown in equation 14. Equation 15 and equation 16. Are shown by K. Kurihara. That condition of equilibrium, that condition of equilibrium in full employment economy in a full employment economy is one minus delta CM upon delta PY YF must be greater than delta IM by delta P YF or delta SM delta P YF is greater than delta IM by delta P YF. Unless the marginal propensity to save out of money income, uh, save out of money income exceeds the marginal propensity to invest, exceeds the marginal propensity to to invest out of money income, invest out of money income. There will be no stable, there will be no stable determination, a stable determination of money income of money income and general prices. General prices in a full employment economy. In a full employment full employment. Thus, we have reached to our maximum pages, that is the 12 page. And I have tried to illustrate all equations first. And I request those students who are very serious to memorize it, that don't take a stress, only write it down 5 times. Write it down 5 times by seeing your notes of prepared on this issue. So if you write 5 times, it will increase. It will be faster in writing equations. Rather, it will assimilate in your mind, and you will take less time. I have experimented before teaching many students, and those who have done 10 times practice of these equations, their timing is 3 or 4 minutes maximum. Many of them have qualified and competed the 3 minutes. So such type of competition among the students will help to memorize, practice, and discuss among themselves. What we have seen, that price multiplier is very important thing, which is not being taught at different graduation level, but it is post-graduation level in specializations in monetary economics, that we find out that K.Kurihara'S book is very helpful to the students getting the materials as well as its explanation in a very lucid way. So we come to the conclusion that the thing which was derived by John Maynard Keynes in General Theory of Employment, Test and Money, that was marginal propensity to consume, and marginal propensity to save, and marginal propensity to invest. All these things are being used by Kurihara to dynamize the system. It was previously it was in a static form, but this has been converted into a dynamics of the multiplier concept. And unless the marginal propensity to save out of money income exceeds, look here, marginal propensity to save exceeds the marginal propensity to invest out of money income, there there will be no stable income. There will be no stable determination of money income and general prices in a full employment economy. So what is the conclusion? That in dynamic system, there must be implement those policies, fiscal policies, which and monetary policies. Fiscal policies will affect the marginal propensity to save. There are many facilities given to the saver class people, benefits in tax reduction, and likewise, marginal propensity to invest will also influenced by monetary policy. So monetary policy and fiscal policy, these two policies are most important in the economy. Monetary policy will help to increase marginal propensity to save, and fiscal policy will help more investment by reducing taxation. So monetary policy and fiscal policy combination is resulted into the development of dynamics of price multiplier or market price multiplier, and the equilibrium will be established only when marginal propensity to save out of money income exceeds the marginal propensity to invest out of money income. If it is not done, then there will be no stable determination of money income and general prices in full employment economy. That's all. Now at the end again I say, like a genuine desire, that you must comment after reading it, after writing it, you must comment one line. This will be helpful. This will be a type of a reward to the teacher. If you are successful in UPSC, IES, IAS, then that is a reward to the teacher. We are rewarded, and I have been rewarded several times. You will find it very interesting that when I was, I taught in Patna University as a professor of economics, and then I taught in Chanakya National Law University, law economics. There I had opportunity to travel abroad along with the students, boys and girls, vice chancellor star. We had a stay at Poland for discussions on different topics which were assigned to students and teachers also. Then we visited Germany and Berlin. And thereafter we visited Netherlands, where we saw the International Court of Justice. So teacher is rewarded everywhere. I have seen there also most of the Indian are working there, and they are very much courteous to us, and looking forward that what he will help you, such type of things. Knowledge is always a treasure. Knowledge is not a static. Knowledge is continued in the period of time and time dimension. You think John Maynard Keynes, he was treated as great macroeconomics. He is known as father of macroeconomics. His book, The General Theory of Implementation of Money, all over the world in every country, it is prescribed in the syllabus to read it. But his investor multiplier, which revolutionized his contribution, was shattered by new economists like J.R. Hicks, like Paul Samuelson, and many other, Kurihara and others. They have developed economics not with the help of only investment multiplier developed by John Maynard Keynes. They tried to explain the variations in the economy, variations in the saving, variations in the investment, and variations in the future gradual growth with jerks and jump. And always there is afraid of baggage of depression. And always there was a problem of hyperinflation. You may see in a different journal that hyperinflation in Argentina, in Germany, these are being quoted every time, and the hyperinflation, and just at that in another on the other side there is high depression. 160 lakh people were out of job in the USA, 1933. 160 lakh youth Americans, they were kicked out of job because of the lack of demand in the market. 60 lakh people in Germany were retrenched from job. 30 lakh were retrenched from job in United Kingdom. And there was no theory how to, again, increase employment in the economy and bring a stability. At that time, there was no policy. There was one policy, that is laissez-faire. I have seen many writings of Alfred Marshall. Alfred Marshall had also studied about this laissez-faire, but he could not discuss greatly on this issue. And J.B. Say is propounder of laissez-faire, that everything will be corrected in long run. It was Marshall who appointed John Maynard Keynes as a lecturer there in Cambridge University. Although he had no economics background at that time, he had mathematics, but he completed his master's in economics also. And but his contribution and his talent was invisible, but it was visible in the mind of Alfred Marshall. I have been reading Alfred Marshall's books and many things about him. I will also discuss with you people also that how a poor person like Marshall, who rise to the high level by so much stress and strain following in the country like United Kingdom. And what I want to impress upon you, that you read all these topics as a fun, and then you understand all these things, then you rewrite it on your own copy, you discuss it among the students, write down on boards. This will make you strong. And sometimes we have seen nowadays in interview also, blackboard, whiteboard is there, and they will tell you to write down equations which you know about this. In that case, some 10 or 15 equations you must have in your pocket to say anytime, write anytime, anywhere. This will give you moral boosting. I'm telling you by my experience of last 50 years. I've been teaching for the last 50 years economics, and how to excel in economics, is conceptual and mathematical, and and analytical, and finally diagrammatical. All these three approaches are to be developed by the students who want to rise at a high level and without any problem, without uh, any push and pull. Your merit will be your fortune. It will lead to you success. So at last, I suggest you that like it, subscribe it, and comment it one line at least. This will be a token of appreciation, positive appreciation to the teacher. I write every day one or two topics related to of most importance. At present, I think about 3,000 topics, 3,000 topics are probably are being taught by me in classroom, this open classroom, where I am visible, but the students are invisible. This is a new type of study in the new world. That's all. Thank you. Comment it. That's all.